What's up, guys? Welcome back to Collecting and Hobbies, and welcome back to another action figure review. This time it's G.I. Joe Classified Series Cobra Vypra, Target exclusive in the United States. And here it is. Street dated for October 1st for spooky season. A Halloween mask. Nice Python Patrol. Nice picture there. Number 88 in the series. Scan that barcode right there if you want to see her stats, or you can try to figure them out by looking at these, because I don't know. I do not believe that she was in the original Python Patrol. I could be wrong. Probably have to look it up now that I said that. 2 swords, an arrow, bow, sheath, and supposedly this came with one of the exclusive Zartans. So I'm not sure. So this is probably all reuse from the Blue Ninja Pack, Amazon exclusive. Her arms are reuse of Zorana, where the body, I believe, at least the majority of it, is from the Blue Ninja 2-pack. And I don't know why they're focusing on that or that. That's the Python Patrol logo. And now I'm going to have to look it up to find out. So she comes with 6 accessories. Here's barcode if it helps you find it at your own Target. Just have the employees scan it and then look, see if they got it in the back. Here's the answer. She was originally released in 1998 as part of a G.I. Joe multi-pack exclusive from Toys R Us as a repaint of Jinx. Number 88, that's the Classified Series. There it is. Oh. There it is. Toys R Us exclusive in 1998. Was at first not necessarily presented as a ninja. See if they got any. All right, here we go. Here's her background. That's the version 1. That's a really different version of Jinx there. And there's version 4. Here's some other ones. But, so anyway, she is part of the original line. Here's what her accessories come in. It's a locker type thing. And there's a little bag inside with their accessories in there. Cobra logo on the back. Here's what the figure is strapped into. It's a nice looking art image. So she was originally part of the original series, but not until 1998. Not like the 82 to 89 series. And here's her accessories. Here's one of her swords with the Cobra on it. Turn on the flashlight, see it better. All the fine details. That looks like a snake. Looks like a viper. Anyway, I think she... Yeah, here's another one that's a little bit longer of a sword. Focus. Here, I'll just put them on the... There you go. And here's her backpack. You can put her swords and an extra arrow so you can actually pull it out of her sheath. Here's the mask. And finally her bow. And so here is the figure. I took her head off, and it was relatively easy to pop off because I was trying to get this joint to work. So you can move her head. Let's see. Is it already? Okay, hold on. Let's see here. Alright, so I had to heat it up with water just to get it to move. And you can see how tiny, see how thin that is. I'm trying to show you how thin it is. It's very thin. Look at that. It's like a pencil thin. It's very, very thin. So you might not want to even bother trying to move her head. But this is like going backwards and forwards. You can see the water still there. Here's her head. But if you are using it, you can get her to look up a great deal. And probably the same downwards. Yeah. So you might need to work it, and it's gonna take some effort, most likely. And you got to be very careful with it because it's very delicate because it's so thin. And she does have neck articulation underneath there as well, as you can see. So she does have that. So she does get a little bit of movement with that too. Now mine doesn't seem to have the Cobra logo's on there, but it's a little too far to the right. There's her eyes. I don't know how well you can see that. Maybe just turn off the light. There, actually, I see them better now. But as far as the rest of the figure, all right. So she has Durana's arms. Unfortunately, I was trying to figure out if these were the kind where the shoulders would, the shoulder pads would get out of the way if you tried to move the arm up, and they don't. They're glued down. So she has limited movement in her shoulders, kind of like Kang. It's like she can't go up all the way. I mean, well, I'm pressing it, but she can get up. She can't get up to a full T, which is very disappointing. And I was surprised by that. There's her Python Patrol logo. But she does have Zorana's arms. And I guess they gave her those because the blue ninja in the blue ninja pack, she had single hinged hinge and swivel. These are she's got swivel at the bicep, which is hidden by the armor, and she's got double jointed. But you can't get them up any higher than that anyway, because of the way the arm is sculpted. It hits into this, but she does have technically double jointed elbows, and then she's got a vertical hinge. It goes up and down on her right hand. On her left hand, it is side to side. So if you have Zorana, you have a good idea of what that is. This is an overlay, as you can tell, because you can see her skin of her arms. So this right here is just an overlay that goes over whatever body mold they were using for the top, whatever that might be. I didn't actually look to see what it might be. Zorana, or it might be the Blue Ninja. I'm not really sure who that is. See, Zorana would have a torn shirt. I don't think it's Zorana. It might be, but I think it's more like the Blue Ninja. And that might be a separate mold. Anyway, she's got the python stripes. She's got lots of detail in her costume. I like the costume. It looks great. It looks pretty cool. I like the figure, the aesthetic of the actual figure. Looks really good. Probably looks even cooler with this on. I've never seen this accessory before, but I know Zartan comes with some masks. But there's been a couple of releases of Zartan that are exclusive, that are cost a lot more than a regular figure. Yeah, so it goes on pretty well. It's not going to fall off unless she falls from a great distance. Yeah, I really don't like that neck joint, though. It's really bothering me. But there it is there. Now, she has an ab crunch swivel, like ball socket thing here. And she also has another, if you lift this up and you twist this, you can actually twist her waist too. So she has a waist swivel also. It just doesn't go around all the way. Oh yeah, it does, see? So she has a waist swivel. And now her overlay is twisted around for some reason. Oh, wow, it's all the way over. I didn't realize I did that. Anyway, so she can go out and do the full splits. She's got the thigh rotation, double jointed knees, kicked your own butt. She's got a boot swivel. She can go back that far. She can go forward that far. And she's got forward-facing pin for ankle rockers. So for the most part, it's pretty well articulated. It's just the part of the yeah, that's her butt right here. Okay, so now I got it back to where it was. So her knees are kind of low though. It kind of looks like they're kind of low, and you could tell that they're reused from the original Blue Ninja version because she's got pins. Yeah, exclusives, they normally are in a way cheaper in a way because they use reused parts more often. Jimmy Christmas. Anyway, I'll try to stand her up off camera. Anyway, so I don't know what this is. I have no idea what that's there for. Part of the design probably goes probably the Blue Ninja, and that's probably why it's there. So I haven't done any of this. All I did was take it out of the package before I started the video, so you don't have to watch me take it out. So the there we go. No, not really. Doesn't really go in that much. I know if part of the problem is when they make these accessories, they make the pegs to fit in the guys, and then the girls have smaller holes or something. So here's her one arrow that comes out. It's actually a tight fit, so it might scratch the paint off if you use that on the arrow head. So that's 1, 2, 3 of her accessories. She comes with 6. Oh yeah, here's the bow. Oh, that's what that's for, most likely. Yep. Perfect fit, or perfect shape at least. There's her bow, so her bow can fit on her back. So at least they're being consistent with it holding all the accessories. There we go. There's her swords. All right. So as far as her loaded up, she's pretty cool. I like her. I was going to army build her, but now that I realize the articulation, I don't know. Maybe I'll use her just as a unique, because you don't normally see a lot of females in the in there, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna army build this one. Maybe I'll get another one and paint it blue and white or something for G.I. Joe. Maybe I'll even let's see. Technically, could this be Jinx in the future? I know we have already got her name reveal. She is coming soon. Might be able to paint this up like a Jinx, but Jinx is mostly red. So if I did paint it up, I'd have to paint the whole figure red and paint this black. So I might just wait for the actual release to come out. All right, so let's check out, just to be thorough here. She does have 2 trigger finger hands, but that's because she's Zorana. So she does hold her swords nice and tight. Those are very thick and they stay in there very well. Let's find out about her bow and arrow here. I'm not sure if she could even pull this off. Okay, so this is the good part. There is a little notch here, as you can see. So you can actually put the arrow in that little notch. So that does help a great deal. So let me try to do this off camera. All right, so there we go. Got the arrow in her right hand. I got the bow in her left hand. So she can pull off a bow and arrow type pose. Now, because of her arms not going up all the way, you might not be able to get a full high arching pose or high pivoting pose or whatever, but you can at least do this. So I can't wait for a Jinx figure. Now that I've seen this, it's really making me want a Jinx figure. But you can pose it around different ways. Overall, when it comes with the bow and arrow type stuff, it's very difficult normally to get bow and arrow type figures to get that perfect pose that you want. I mean, I'm sure you can twist her arm sideways and get like a crossbow type holding position. That's always going to be easier. But overall, I like the figure. And even if you don't get her into bow and arrows, then you can have her fight with her swords, and she'd still be worth it. And because she comes with this cool mask, so you can hide her identity. Maybe you can use the one with the mask as the leader and get a whole bunch of these and have a little ninja army. Or you can have, the one that doesn't have the mask as a leader and a whole bunch of these with the masks on. I think it'd be better the other way around, probably. So I'm excited for a Jinx figure now that I have this. And thumbs up, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I appreciate all the video or the views when you watch. And that way you get notified when we come up with more videos on the channel. And I got some more new figures to review still. Some more Target exclusives and some more New Wave G.I. Joes and Marvel Legends. All right, guys. So that's it for now. I'm out of here. And Well, I would normally say Yo Joe, but she's a Cobra, right? So, yeah, Cobra.